Then there's Grant, and it's Pippen in at the 3. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Grant finds Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. Down low. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
To the paint, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Rose against Paxson. Outside, Jordan. Over Bryant. They grab their own miss. Lobs it up for Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Wallace with a screen on Grant. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pippen dishes to Grant. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Now here's Rose. Giannis dunks it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Jordan's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Here's Pippen, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Outside Rose. Driving the lane. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Bulls. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. And Armstrong subbed in for Jordan. And then for Brooklyn, Williamson is checked in for Wallace. Kevin Durant comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Stephen Curry in for Derrick Rose. Curry against Paxson. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on. He is the threat.
Chicago trailing here. Grant outside. Pass to Purdue. Up top, Armstrong. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Purdue. Here's Pippen. James with some nice D.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Bryant, and the dunk by Kobe.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Paxson passes to Pippen. To the inside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. To the middle. And then Durant with the jam.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pippen, the pass to Purdue. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Inside, Durant And Katie throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
And keeping his options open, Grant would rather give it away than waste the possession on a poor shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williamson is screen on Hodges. Floats it up for Williamson. 1 second left. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Kobe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Embiid in at the center, walking down the middle. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry to the inside. Here's Jordan, and the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Cartwright's checked in for King. Livingston comes in for Williams. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Hobson. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here is Hodges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Livingston. Bulls moving the ball around. Jordan passes to Livingston. And the rejection by Giannis. And they're running. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And Pippen pulls it down. Chicago trails by 10. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jordan passes to Cartwright. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Bryant. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kobe. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And the Bulls with possession. It's a 10-point game. Passes it to Livingston.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here is Cartwright. Wallace covering. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Bulls. Grant, he's checked in for Livingston. Armstrong comes in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Hodges. And then for Brooklyn, Zion Williamson's checked in for Wallace. Kevin Durant comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and James subbed in for Kobe.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Outside Pippen. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Grant with a screen on James.
Away team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Purdue, he's checked in for Chicago.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
Now here's LeBron. To the paint. Stolen by Grant. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for your home team, Scottie Pippen. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Pippen. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Rose looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Hobson's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 10. Curry against Brown. Over to the wing. Pass to Purdue. Down low. Here's Grant. The shot. No good. Good D by Williamson. Got a piece of it. Armstrong with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Feeds to Brown. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It's stolen by Curry. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Jordan. Cartwright is out there with Grant. Then it's Pippen, and it's Paxson in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here is Paxson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Wallace. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Grant. That one falls.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Paxson against Rose. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And Brooklyn leads by 19.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Paxson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And defensively, you've got to play Rose for the drive. You let him get to the rim, and he'll throw it down on your head.
With the drive, and it's sent back by Wallace. It's stolen by Rose. 3-on-3. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for LeBron. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Chicago trails by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the dunk by Rose.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Chicago with the ball. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. And Hodges subbed in for Paxson. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Williams, great positioning on the putback.
And not boxing out Williams, inexcusable. He feasts on second chance opportunity.
Wallace with the screen on Hodges. Here's Rose, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Here is Hodges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kobe against Jordan. Williams in the post. That shot off the mark. James with some nice D. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside Bryant. Embiid with the screen on Williams. And the dunk by Kobe.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Hobson's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Jordan.
Substitution for your home team, Dennis Hobson.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Hodges the pass to Livingston. Here's Hobson. Wallace covering. It's Williams, high post. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Hodges.
Home team foul.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Personal foul. Timeout, away team.
Chicago making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Embiid. Williamson comes in for Ben Wallace. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for James. And Curry subbed in for Rose. Curry's shot is good.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
That's tipped. Curry with the steal. Kept alive. 46 seconds left in the third. From deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
The pass to Hobson. Purdue with a screen on Kukoc. And they get it. Hobson passes to Purdue. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hobson. Here is Hodges, guarded by Kobe. Armstrong against Curry. Second chance shot, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Gets it off, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring at... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with LeBron on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got John Morant. Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Here's Armstrong. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Davis kicks to Curry. From deep. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Paxson, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Rose is checked in. Outside Williams. Passes to Hobson. Clock at 6. Over Kukoc. It's deflected. Right side Rose. Here's Hobson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside, here's Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Rose. KD sets the pick for Rose. And KD the bucket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
King, the pass to Williams. Durant against King. Back to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for your home team, Stacey King.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So it's Brooklyn now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Paxson kicks to Brown. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low, here's King. A beautiful reverse layup. King's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Paxson against Rose. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to the wing. And here's Paxson. Brown outside. Shoots over Morant. No good off the back of the rim. Driving to the basket. Davis. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Some changes for Chicago. Purdue comes in for Williams. And Hodges subbed in for Paxson. And then for Brooklyn, Ben Wallace. He's checked in for Durant. James comes in for Kukoc. And it's Stephen Curry in for Morant.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
From deep three-point range, Davis kicks to Rose. Now Curry. From deep. His 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor. Curry against Brown. The pass to Hodges. Over Wallace. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Back to Wallace. Takes a three. And they recover it. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Pass to Hobson. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. Outside Rose, and he drives in and finished off by Rose.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you